Yeah. So take care of this, see that, like what is the browser version that you are having, and, download the corresponding, the corresponding file only. So, like what went wrong previously is like, so I didn't observe this version number because I have updated it, thought like that is the latest one. So basically you have to check your browser version, your whatever browser you are going to use. If you are using Chrome or Firefox, so check what is the latest version and download that corresponding Chrome driver, right? Clear, right?
Yes, Kishore.
Right, now you can see that, if you are executing the script, right? So, let's see. So here you go. So this is the actual, your response time, including the browser rendering time, right? So it's around 3 seconds, right? Now let me replay and one more time. So once you replay the script, right, observe here, it opens a browser and it accesses that URL and closes it. Once that page is loaded completely, then it closes, right? Now you can see it took some, 3 seconds, right? More than 3 seconds it took. Is it clear, guys? So, as we gave by default, number of users will be one, and, yeah, and that if you see the thread group, number of threads will be one only by default, right? So that's why, it opened only one browser. Suppose if we give 5 over here, right? So it will open. So let me clear this first. It will open 5 browsers now. Right? You can see that 5 browsers are opened and then closed. Once it is, see, observe here, it is waiting for the page load, complete page load. You got it, right?
Yes, Kishore.
So the page processing is not completed, right? Maybe some elements are not yet loaded in the page. It is waiting for that. So then it measures the how much time actually it takes, right? So it took around like 4 seconds now, right? Only 4 samples. We are seeing only 4 samples because this is still processing. All right. So whatever URL that you want to measure, right, or whatever application you want to measure, like you have to put it over here, right? And how about how will we capture this? Is it clear so far? Suppose if you type google.co.in, right? So let me stop this. Yeah. Suppose you want to measure the response time including browser rendering time for apple.com. Oh, I'll change this. You got it right. So it opened 5 browsers, and you can see the aggregate response time. Okay, I didn't clear it. Sorry. So let me play it again after clearing. So I can see like it opened 5 Chrome browsers, and it will measure the actual browser rendering time. Now you can see this is the actual response time. This is the what we call that real end user experience. It will measure the real end user experience. All right.
So Kishore, this will include client-side metrics plus the network latency and everything, right?
Yes, the response time, normal response time that web protocol gives. Apart from that, it will measure the browser rendering time as well.
Okay.
All right. So far so good, right? It's simple, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, no. We didn't write any single
Yes,
line
sir.
of code till here. We will write some code now. So this is fine. So if you want to just measure a single URL, then well, that is fine. But if suppose you want to measure for your use case, say for example, you are testing a Flipkart or Amazon kind of application, you will not have only single step, right? So you will have like you have to launch the URL flipkart.com or amazon.in, right? And then you have to search for something and search for some product, and then you have to add to cart and do all that, right? And how to capture all those, how to record all those, right? Is it clear, guys? If it is a single URL, launch page URL, that is fine. So you can directly give the URL over here. But if you want to include the use case, right, how to do that? If you want to have a complete script, right? So for that, I will use something called a Chrome extension called Catalan Recorder. There is something called Catalan Recorder, right? I'll show you that. So are we good so far? I'll pause recording. Now let's see how to use this Catalan Recorder. Okay, let's see how to use this Catalan Recorder. So once you configure that plugin, right, click on that Catalan Recorder, open that, and you click on Start Recording. So click on the Start Recording, right? I'll clear this. I'll remove this. Remove test case. Delete my data. Yeah. So so initially it will be like this, right? So let me remove this one also. This one, I added this one previously. Okay. So it will be like this one. Initially your Catalan recorder looks like this. So you will have test suite, and and you will have options to record and stop and play and so on. Right. So click on this record button, and open in new tab, and advantage. I'm launching that URL, advantageonlineshopping.com. Let the page load completely, and then you perform all your business, all the steps in the script, right? So you can perform all the steps, whatever steps are there in the script, you can perform all the to cart, checkout, right? I'll stop it here. Right now, this Catalan recorder will record all those. See here, observe here. I'll stop recording, right? And see here, it recorded. This is the home page URL, and then ID is equal to laptops img. I clicked on laptops image, right? That's what it recorded, and ID is equal to 2. I selected one laptop whose ID is 2, right? And then I clicked on save to cart, right? Isn't it? Guys,
Yes, sir.
I clicked on save to cart, and then I clicked on checkout. Correct. So it recorded all the steps now, like this. So it records all the steps now. Now, if you want to add this to your script, right, click on this export, right? And there will be a drop down, select Java. So by default, Java WebDriver plus JUnit will be selected. Keep it as it is. And if you go to the steps, right, let me show you. So here it is. See here, driver dot. This is where we started, right, from Catalan recorder. Once I started Catalan recorder, this is what I recorded, right? HTTP
Yes, Kishore.
advantageonline.com, and then laptop's image, and next I clicked on second laptop, not second laptop, a laptop whose ID is 2, right? And then save to cart, and checkout pop-up, right? Copy these lines. These are required for us. We don't require the complete script, but these are required. These are enough for us, right? So I copied this. I copied those 5 lines, and closing this, right? And now go to your your WebDriver sampler, and let me comment out this. I think hash will work. Yeah, I think hash will work as a commented line. Now, so there is a difference over here, right? So here it is like wds.browser.get, right? Here it is driver.get. So you need to make some changes. You need to replace this, this driver, right? This driver with, sorry. So you need to replace Control C, search, Control F. You have to
Kishore,
replace
you
that.
can change the script language to Java, right? It was in Java.
Okay, let me try that. Let me save this one. Let me add one more, driver sampler. I'll do that I'll select Java, and sampler, driver sampler, and let me select Java. No. So here also it shows wds.browser.get only.
Okay.
So you replace this, driver with, wds.browser, right? So I'm copying this wds.browser. Oh, did not replace. Let me do it manually. Replace this driver with WDS browser. Okay. So let me remove this, because I want to see in the browser, right? Yeah. And one more thing is like find element. We have to give the class name also over here. Okay. I'll do one thing. So like I will take Google example only. I have to get this class name. Like I have to figure out like how to get the full class name. Okay, let me try to replay this. Let's see what happens. I guess it won't work. Okay, let's see. I have commented this line. Okay.
Kishore, we are getting console error.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that is because of like hold on one second. Let's see what is the issue. So token parsing error, lexical error, unknown file. Yeah. So inline evaluation of sample result dot sample start wds dot browser dot get off browser dot get off. Okay, hold on. So like we will go with google.co.in only, and I can show you that like how to get the complete class name over there from there. Okay. So otherwise, you can see that in the you can see that in the Catalan recorder actually. So sorry, let me open that Catalan recorder. I think I did not. Yes. So once you go to export, right? So here you can see something called this by. You have this by, right? So this is a Java class. By is a Java class, right? So here you have to give the full class name. So you have to give the full class name of this by class. So how you
Okay,
can
import dot from their unity.
yeah. So when they are using these classes, right? They have to they will import that packages. Actually, that that by will be there in this package org.openqa.selenium dot. You have to replace that. Let me give the let me copy this package name, and I have to instead of by, right? So I have to give the full package name. Selenium dot by. Okay. So what does it say? Inline evaluation of WDS sample result dot start. Like okay. Maybe it is because of this. Maybe like this is not a comment. Okay. Lakshman, can you check how to comment in JavaScript? Okay, let me select JavaScript.
Comments, it will work like that, Kishore. Backslash, double backslash.
Yeah, correct. Backslash. Now you can
Yeah.
see like it is in green, right? Yeah, I
Yeah.
suspected that, but I forgot. Yeah. So now this is proper, comment. now I commented this line. So if you want to comment some line, use this double backward slash, right? So now you can see that it opened that, advantage online shopping